Hey, welcome to SRAMtv. I'm Miranda Miller, and for this episode, we're in Mont-Sainte-Anne for the final downhill World Cup of the year. And just like this sign says, they've been racing World Cup downhill since 1927. That was Greg Minnaar's first race. My dates were a little bit off. They've actually been racing World Cups here since the early 90s. And every year, they put on an incredible show. Features like the lower rock garden have been raced since around 98. Each year, they sort of change and morph the track to kind of adapt with the sport. You never hear a bad thing about the Mont-Sainte-Anne track. Even after all this time, Mont-Sainte-Anne never fails to deliver an incredible show. The track is long, relentless. Riders are just trying to keep air in their tires and make it to the bottom as quick as they can. As Canadians, we got to see Steve Smith win in 2013 and then Finn in 2022. Who's gonna win in 2023? Rock slab. Ballet has already wrapped up the women's overall title, but there's still about 5 people in the mix for the men's. Let's hit the pits and get out on track and see what makes Mont-Sainte-Anne so damn exciting. First thing you think of when you think of Quebec. First thing you think of when you think of Mont-Sainte-Anne.
Rock garden.
Between semis and finals, are you changing anything? Like, can you change things, or do you just have to try and repeat?
I don't change anything most of the time, unless there is really something off on the bike or tires with the conditions changing. Nothing changed because it's too late.
You don't win this weekend. Do you want Finn to win, or do you want a Frenchman to win?
Points-wise, I want Finn to win because the Frenchman is way too close to me.
Too close to you. What's the first thing you think of when you think of Quebec? Bruni said. And first thing you think of when you think of Mont-Sainte-Anne?
Long.
Your favorite part of the track?
The first bit, because
Yeah.
it feels like you're actually going somewhere. It's good.
Proudest moment of this season?
I say Léger was a good feeling again. Like podium in front of the French crowd was nice.
You had your hand taped to your handlebar today. What was that all about?
I crashed in my last race, like last practice run, and my thumb was like saying off to me, so I had to tape it, and it was amazing.
First thing you think of when you think of Quebec?
Poutine.
First thing you think of when you think of Mont-Sainte-Anne?
Stevie Smith 2013.
Do you think it's like, at this point, do you think it's mental fatigue or physical fatigue?
I'd say it's a bit of both. Like
Yeah.
mentally, it's hard to be bang on every single race, 3 runs a weekend, especially when it's back to back to back, travel to America, race in America, come to Canada. It's like, it kind of gets hard after a while, and obviously the body starts to like wear down with like jet lag, and then you're racing all the time and all these different feelings in the second half of the season. But I think it's like a mix of both. But it's crazy how you can kind of find, I don't want to say inspiration, but find energy from different things at different races where you're like, happiness in the track, or like
you choose it.
something
Yeah.
happens, and it's like you're fit enough to handle it. It's just a matter of how much you want it that weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Who do you want to win today?
I'm not sure. Who do I want to win? Finn, that's the one.
All right, and Finn?
Finn.
Finn?
Finn or Super Boon?
Oh, maybe Kirk.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Kirk for the dub.
Yeah. Think Valley's gonna win?
Maybe.
And I want to see Marine and Nina duke it out for second there in the women. So
Hey, I'm just wondering who you want to win today? Finn? That's crazy. You kind of look like Finn. Who do you want to win today? This guy? Go on, Bruni! Come on! Incredible season. You won yesterday and you won the overall. Are you the first Colombian to win a World Cup?
Yeah. I'm super happy. I feeling so good for the season. I'm very consistent.
Okay.
Yeah. And yesterday is incredible.
Your team is very unique. You have lots of women around the same age. Do you think this helps you sort of progress each round? Like you have a good team?
Yeah, I love it. My team is the 4 women's. It's incredible.
Yeah.
And the support is so good.
All right, what was your favorite part of the Mont Saint-Anne track?
CS mid drop and after. Yeah, it's so good. It's fast.
Oh, you're done, off season, and what are you excited to do when you get home?
I go to the Pan American Champs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not off
Next
season.
weekend. Now off season. No.
So how many times have you raced Mont Saint-Anne?
This is my 3rd time racing Mont St. I remember at the start off season listening to podcasts, and I heard they said, "Oh, I don't think the schedule will suit people like Roman Dunn."
They called you out.
Because he's a bit of a loose rider, and I was like, you know what? Like I know the people who are doing that. I think they're real nice people. I was like, you know what? Watch this. I'm gonna show you I can be consistent and I can make it in. I felt like I kind of done that, but I'm enjoying the schedule. But I also wouldn't be complaining if I went back to the old one. I really don't mind, yes.
No question, no media. Thank you. Simple interview. First thing you think of when you think of Quebec?
Fries with sauce.
First thing you think of when you think of Mont-Sainte-Anne?
Super long track.
This year, from the outside, you seem like a lot happier. Do you think that's true, or are you like maturing, or are you just, you know?
It's definitely part of growing up. I moved out from home and I'm 21 now. Like, I feel like that's a pretty big step to, like, you know, leave your parents' house and just live by yourself and, like, you know, get your own friends and, like, meet new people, and it definitely played a big role in my season.
And like you've already, you know, you already won the overall, and then you like absolutely dominated today. Like, how did you approach today? Like, you know, did you, obviously you went all in, but like, was that hard to do, or?
Honestly, it was quite hard to find that extra fire because I had no pressure. Like, I had the overall already, and if I win or if I don't, nobody really cares. But I want to collect World Cup wins, and it's been pretty hard to find that extra motivation because you feel like, oh, is it worth it to risk a crash or risk an injury, you know? And especially today, it was really wild with the weather changes and the rain. And yeah, honestly, after semi, I did not really believe I could pull it off again because I knew Nina and Marine, they're gonna push because they want to be second or third in the overall, and there was nothing for me to prove anymore. But yeah, it was kind of a weird scenario because when I was warming up, it was like super dark at the top and like super quiet, and it was spooky, and like late in the season, you're just like, oh, I just want to sleep and like go home and drink hot chocolate in front of the fire. And I don't know what happened. I just cruised down and then found the flow, and yeah, it was mad because I heard that a lot of girls were crashing in the rock sections, and I just changed my lines and it was fine, and then suddenly I won with 13 seconds. So I've never done it in my whole career, and it's pretty amazing to end the season on a massive high.
Occupied. My shirt is off. You want to get in, Claire?